What's up, YouTube? It's your boy bringing you guys another deck profile. Pretty much just an updated for the post ban list of October coming up in a couple of days. So they did ban one of our cards that we are running in this particular deck, so we are going to replace it. I'm going to run it through with you guys one more time on the deck list. That way you guys get a little idea of how we're running this deck and kind of understand why this road deck is what it is. Again, we're running the 3 Gladiator Beast Andals, 2 Augustus, 1 Vespius, 2 Laquari, we're running 1 Darius, 2 Aquest, 1 Bestiari, 1 Barrier Statue, 1 Asterix, 3 Test Tigers, 2 Unexpected Dies, 1 Regeki, 3 Gladiator Beast comebacks, 2 Onslaught the Fire Kings, and Gladiator Beast Proving Grounds. We are going to replace these 2 for 3 because tanking did get limited in the current ban list, so we are going to add a 3rd Gladiator Beast searcher. So that's pretty much the only difference that we're making here. What's this called again? Yeah, Gladiator Proving Grounds. I don't know why I was looking for Gladiator Beast. Yeah, so we're gonna add a 3rd Gladiator Beast Gladiator Proving Grounds. It's gonna be our 3rd one. We're gonna run 1 taking. We have 4 searchers that we're able to pretty much at least get 2 Gladiator Beasts on the board as soon as possible. Or even if we don't have 2, we can still end up with a Test Tiger. Pretty much search out with that or get our combos initiated thanks to the Unexpected Dies, Test Tiger, and Onslaught the Fire Kings. For sure, we should have at least 2 monsters on the field, at least 1, and then the Proving Grounds or whatever monster we come up with. Such a good card. So we're running 3 of these. 2 Dark Holes. It's a go second deck, so we're kind of doing some splash on the opponent's field, trying to get rid of their board, clear it up as soon as possible. The MVP of the deck, Dark Blue No More. 3 of those. 1 Monster Reborn as an extender. World Legacy Session again as an extender. Called by the Grave. 1 Fire Information taking, since it is going to be limited this October, and 3 Gladiator Rejections, one of our greater extenders in the deck. We are running 2 Domateus, 1 Heraclinos, 2 Tamer Editors, 2 Gaziaras, 1 Esadari, 1 Meknak Crusadia Astram. I might take this card out and add maybe another Gazaras, and then maybe switch it around and add another BCRA, but at the moment 2 is fine. 1 of these is fine. You can switch this out for any range 4 that you feel is more better. You have access code if you're able to afford them. One of the most expensive cards, like Access Code Talker. Obviously you want to run that. Access Code Talker is obviously more expensive, but if you guys do have the budget for that, obviously add them. This is just my take of a more budgety kind of deck. I mean, I'm running a rogue. I'm not trying to spend too much money. I know what I'm capable of, and even with this deck, I'm still able to pretty much do what I have to do. It'll maybe make it easier if I had the Access Code Talker. I run the Borrow Sword instead of the Access Code Talker, so there's that. We do run the Samorg, we run the Decode Talker, 2 Test Panthers, and the Delete Spider. You can switch this out for maybe like Unicorn if you like. It's really up to you on what you prefer. I like the Decode Talker, kind of gives me a little bit of protection per se, so that does kind of give me an extra negate on the board if I am able to come out with it. And then again, Crusadia Avermax, Astram, you can keep them. I like them just because I come out with a board and I'm able to kind of defend the statue storms if I'm able to do that. But you could definitely replace this and this for any 4 or 3 or 3s that you'd like, or feel it's more I guess extendery-ish. But at the moment, this is what I came up with. So let's go with some test hands. I just want to show you guys the quick update on that and kind of give you guys an idea of how this deck plays. Hopefully we don't break too bad, because it does happen. So this is perfect. So you're going second, your opponent has his little board going on. You pretty much go off with this. So you pretty much go normal summon, you could Test Tiger, and you have 2 options here. If you're going second, you're going to want to go for the Augustus in the end. That's going to be the play that you're going to go for. Whether you're going first or second. So for example, if you're going, let's say you're going first, you're going to go activate Test Tiger, bring back the Laquari to the deck, come out with the Test Tiger, the Augustus, the second one in your deck, activate the Augustus effect, Augustus will bring out the second Augustus that's in your hand. Since Augustus was special summoned by the effect of Gladiator Beast monster, you could technically extend to go for the bestiary, which I would go for if you're going first. You kind of want to leave yourself available for that. If you were going second, you don't want to kind of overextend with the Augustus. You could just go Augustus, bestiary, go for Gazaris, pop 2, attack. Go for that kind of play. You do have a good extender in your hand, so you could even go for the link play. Bring back the bestiary, has a Test Panther's effect to search for Gladiator Beast cards, which will be the extender to bring back a monster. So you have a lot of plays that you can still do, but this is just an example of what you can do if you were to go first. Then you would special summon. You want to go make it as simple as possible. You don't want to overextend your combos, so you're trying to go Tamer Editor as soon as possible. Tamer Editor in defense mode, activate Tamer Editor's effect, and then have this guy on the board. Yeah, so there you go. You want to summon him as soon as possible, so technically you don't want to summon him because by your 5th you have the Demetires and you're able to negate the Nibiru if you are afraid of the Nibiru. Most of the time people don't really main Nibiru, so you might want to be more careful of it during the second game if your opponent sees that you're combo heavy, which unfortunately you kind of are. So the Demetires is very good to pretty much defend you from that Nibiru. And then you can go from there. You could go pretty much special summon the Zamorg, go from here, and that's it. I don't want to click that. How do I just do that? I don't want to click you. I only need these 2. 1. Oh, no, I need 3. Ooh, that's on me right there. My bad. How do I stop this? Do I exit this? I can cancel. Nice. My bad. Forgot the 3. I'm like tripping. Anyways, you could go Test Panther. Go for this guy. Yeah, you can send this lady to the graveyard. Activate Test Panther's effect. Test Panther will come out through. You could get your comeback. Activate comeback. Now you have 2 options. You could bring out either bestiary and then go for the play, or you could kind of extend it just a bit more. You kind of have protection with the Nibiru again with the Damatea, so the Tamer Editor. You summon the Tamer Editor. Activate Tamer Editor's effect. Bring out the... You're not going to have a card in your hand, so I'll say a second Demateas never hurts. They try to get over the first one, you'll have a second one available. The second negate, and then you'll activate this card. Bring back the bestiary. Bestiary comes back from the grave, and then you go for the Zamorg. That's 3. That's enough. Finish. There we go. Come out with this. So there you go, and then so you go end phase. During your end phase, you activate the Zamorg's effect, and then bring out the Stormwinds. And now you got 2 negates on the field, and pretty much a special summon protection. Makes your opponent way harder for them to continue off with that. And that's if you're going first. Really good card, really good combo, really good extender. And that's what you kind of want to see in the first turn. Let's go restart. So this is what you kind of want to see in the second. Going second, you have your Unexpected Dies, your Onslaught of the Fire Kings, Proving Ground. So you have enough to go second. And that's pretty much what you want to do with this deck. Most of the time you're going to want to go second with this deck. Obviously you're able to go first if you can, but going second is just as good as any other deck. So let's see here. So we're going to go with Unexpected Die. Start off with a combo. We're going to bring out the Andal. Then we're going to Link Spider. Then we're going to activate Link Spider's effect. Bring out the second Andal. We're going to Test Tiger. Do we want to search anything? Not at the moment. We don't have to search anything crazy. But we will, because we're going to need a monster in our hand that's level 5 or higher. So we're going to need to add the Asterix to our hand. Then from here we're going to activate Test Panther, send this and this to the graveyard, come out with this, activate Test Panther's effect. Test Panther will get us a spell card, which is going to be Comeback. You're going to activate Comeback to bring back the your Andal. Then you're going to activate your Test Panther second effect. Send the Andal to the deck to special summon the... Where are you at? The Augustus. Then you activate Augustus effects as it was activated by a Gladiator Beast effect. Bring out the Asterix. And his effect, you can send a card to the graveyard. In this case, you would want to send any monster to the graveyard. You could even send, let's say, one of your fusions. I usually would send the Yesidari just because I don't see myself using it anytime soon in this play. And then from there, you pretty much go Tamer Editor. There you go, a little lag. Activate Tamer Editor's effect. Come out with the Gazaris to pop 2 cards on the field. I would say no because I think it's making me pop my own cards. But yeah, we're gonna pop 2 cards on the field. Pretty much do that. And then you could go for. Let's see here. You could technically go for. This will shuffle it back in there. Yeah, it'll shuffle it back in. I don't have a 4 extender on the graveyard. I have the 5, but I don't think I can bring it back since it has to be special summon from the deck first before it gets special summon. So in that case, you would want to go for this bad boy. You'd want to use these 3 to go for the 4, and then. No, let's not do that. That's gonna make me turn my monster indefensible. Then you go for battle phase, attack. No, it's fine. So you'll attack with 24, and then you'll attack again with whatever. You can attack twice. Attack with Horror Sword twice, and go for a game. If your opponent has some monsters on the field during the end phase, you could pretty much send Gazaris back to the deck. Bring out 2 monsters. You could bring out the Augustus and the Vespis, and then from there, pretty much continue with your pre-combo again. So you could come out with another Tamer Editor, go from there. So then now you have your Tamer Editor, and then Tamer Editor is now once per turn, so you get a summon. Your Demetrius pretty much control your opponent's board from there, and then you end your turn. Or you end your turn from there. Pretty much have a negate on the board, kind of a beast monster that they kind of have problems getting over, and some defense. And like I said, you pretty much control what they attack. If they do end up attacking and you want to control it, attack the Tamer Editor. That way you can tag out and maybe do a follow up on your next turn. But yeah, other than that, that's what you pretty much do. Such a good going second cards and stuff like that. So get an idea of what we're able to do with this deck. It's pretty good going first. It's pretty good going second. I prefer going second just because my deck, I put a lot of going second cards, a lot of board wipes, a lot of negates, and these unexpected die, and on top of the Fire King seeing their first turn kind of sucks. So you can take them out on your first turn if you want. A lot of people run Rescue Rabbit. I used to run Rescue Rabbit, but having that normal summon negate off the first is like there's a special summon like crazy. So your normal summon is very, very important, which is why I say going second is so much better, because your normal summon doesn't affect you as much as your going second. So for example, I used to run the Rescue Rabbit. I didn't have the Onslaughts, I didn't have the Laquaris. I ran the Rescue Rabbits, and going first or going second was kind of like a risk, because even if you go unexpected die and then you go Rescue Rabbit, if they ash it or effect it, you're kind of stuck there with like, alright, I'm gonna pass my turn, and that sucks so much. But with unexpected die, you already have a monster on the board, and then with a search or just any other Gladiator Beast, you could normal summon a Gladiator Beast and then go for a combo. So that helps out a lot. I've actually been thinking of adding what's it called, Forbidden Dress. Can't even spell. What the hell? Thank you. I've been thinking about adding Forbidden Dress. I don't know why it's so fucking laggy right now. Anyways, hopefully this loads while I'm talking. But I've been adding Forbidden Dress to the deck, maybe taking some cards out. If you do want to make it like first turn heavy, I would say add Forbidden Dress. And if you are running the Rescue Rabbit, Forbidden Dress helps out so much. But it's really up to you. So yeah, you could have the Forbidden Dresses on the side, and then Rescue Rabbit on the side as well. Just pretty much as your side deck. So pretty much remove that since you couldn't even win now. So yeah, so like you're gonna go second. If you don't win the roll dice, if you do win the roll dice, you go second, kind of let your opponent do his thing, and then kind of board wipe them. But then if you do want to kind of switch it up, because your opponent's gonna be like, oh, they're gonna want to go second, and if they win, they're gonna want to let you go first. Usually, they're gonna be like, oh, he went second last turn, he wants to go second, let me go first. If that happens, there it is. You pretty much switch out some cards. You can switch out the Laquaris and the also the Fire King. Put in the 3 Rescue Rabbits and an extra Forbidden Dress. Maybe take out, like a Dark Rune or more, and add another Forbidden Dress. Pretty much the Forbidden Dress just pretty much helps your card not get targeted. So Effect Veiler, Impermanence, cards like that they do use to pretty much stop your cards from being affected. The Forbidden Dress helps out a lot. And then even if you go second, Forbidden Dress does help out a bit. Say they have a negate on the board, you could just pretty much protect your card from getting negated. So it does help out a lot. Forbidden Dress, I still have to figure out where I'm going to put it, but at the moment, the deck, the way it is right now, it's perfect, and I enjoy it a lot. So hopefully you guys learned something from Gladiator Beast going second. Again, the only update we did was add a third Proving Ground and take out a Tanky. And if you saw the last video, we were going to do that anyways. I was like, maybe we should run 3 Proving Grounds and just 1 Tanky. Just for the reason that you could search any Gladiator Beast, not just a Beast Warrior. So we're gonna do this anyways. Ironically, the Banlist made us do it already. So here we are with this, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and I'll catch you guys on the next update. If you guys want to see some test hands, want to see some gameplay of the Gladiator Beast, leave it down in the comments below. Let me know. That way, I'm kind of able to explain to you guys how this deck works. I really love this deck. It's so much fun, and it's such a good deck. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, subscribe and leave a like.